Ford key fobs typically use a CR2032 battery, which provides reliable power for remote functions. The battery life is usually 1 to 2 years under normal use. A low battery can prevent remote locking, unlocking, and starting the vehicle. Some newer Ford models with sync firmware send low battery alerts to the Ford Pass app. Gather these items before starting. A new CR2032 battery, high quality recommended for reliability. A small flathead screwdriver or plastic pry tool to avoid scratching the fob, and a soft cloth to protect the fob's surface. Avoid using metal tools that could short the circuit. Locate the release button or sliding mechanism on your key fob. Check your owner's manual for the exact location. Press the button or slide the mechanism to open the fob casing. Some models require gently prying the case apart with a flat tool. Be careful not to force it. Once the key fob is open, carefully remove the old CR2032 battery. First, note the battery's orientation with the positive side up. Use the flat tool to gently pry the battery out if needed. Be careful not to damage the contacts. Dispose of the old battery properly at a recycling center to protect the environment. Now take your new CR2032 battery. Place it into the fob with the positive side facing up, matching the orientation of the old battery. Ensure the battery is securely seated in the compartment without forcing it. The battery should fit snugly. Incorrect orientation, with the positive side down, will prevent the key fob from functioning. To reassemble the key fob, start with the disassembled components. Carefully align the seams of the top and bottom casing halves, ensuring the circuit board is properly seated inside. Snap the casing halves together firmly but gently. Press evenly around the edges to ensure a secure fit. Check that all seams are aligned and there are no gaps. Test the closure by gently pulling on the edges. A properly assembled fob should feel solid and secure. Avoid forcing it closed, as this can damage the internal components. Remember, a loose or improperly closed case can allow moisture and debris to enter, potentially damaging the fob's circuitry and shortening its lifespan. Always ensure a tight, aligned fit. To test the key fob after battery replacement, first lock and unlock your vehicle from a short distance. This ensures the basic functions work. Next, try starting your vehicle with the key fob to verify full functionality. If the fob doesn't work, try reprogramming it as covered in the next section. Ford's Q4 2025 earnings report noted that app integrations led to a 15% drop in key fob-related service visits. If the key fob doesn't work after battery replacement, reprogramming may be needed. Start by inserting the key into the ignition. First, insert the key into the ignition. Then, turn the key to the on position twice without starting the engine. Finally, press the lock button on the key fob. For specific reprogramming instructions for your Ford model, consult your owner's manual or use the Ford Pass app. This completes the Ford key fob battery replacement process.